conversation is right. If you say tonight, baby, I might let you say. Oh.
No, girl. I think he is like really mad at me. He was supposed to come over last night and I didn't hear from him. He didn't call, nothing.
Tracy, give that fine man a break from all your bullshit before you run him off, girl.
Bullshit?
You know exactly what you be doing to these men, Tracy, so stop.
Good pussy problems is the only problem I have, baby. Okay? Listen, because all I be doing is minding the business that pays me.
And that's usually a man who got caught up too damn fast.
Ooh. Are you still going out tonight?
Yes, I am, and you should come with me.
I mean, I will. If Benny don't call me, he don't come over, I'll go out with you.
He isn't gonna call.
Oh my God, and how can you be so sure?
'Cause you just told me you may have stopped his bag, and men don't like when you come between them and their money.
What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on my social medias, Instagram and Twitter at A Connection TV. Also follow me on WESTHECRITIC, where I review movies and everything in cinema, okay? This is going to be a small little quick review about Creed 3. Now, on my reviews, when I talk about film, I talk about the actors, I talk about the script, and I give it a rating, and then I go into a review. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so like this video and subscribe and leave comments. Let me know what you thought about Creed 3. So, Creed 3, still dominating the boxing world. Adonis Creed is thriving in his career and family life. When Damian, a childhood friend and former boxing prodigy, resurfaces after serving time in prison, he's eager to prove that he deserves his shot in the ring. The face-off between former friends is more than just a fight to settle the score. Adonis must put his future on the line to battle Damian, a fighter who has nothing to lose. Let's talk about the actors. So Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, Tessa Thompson, Florian Bartol, Canelo Alvarez, Wood Harris, and the list goes on, the list goes on. All the people I really cared about in this movie were Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. That's the only reason why I saw this movie. I didn't see Creed 1, didn't see Creed 2, just didn't care about it. I'm not a boxing fan, I could care less. But three things made me watch this movie. Jonathan Majors, number one. Michael B. Jordan, number two, and Michael B. Jordan is the director, number three. I just had to see it. I had to see what it was given. And Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors, they are great actors, period, point blank, they're great actors. Jonathan does a thing with his face where it's like you can feel what he's feeling and get what he's feeling, and he doesn't even have to say a word. He does this like subtle pause in between his lines and some of his roles, and he's great to watch. And then Michael B. Jordan is like the classic all-American black man, right? And what I mean by that is, I'm not trying to say he's not black enough or anything like that. I'm just saying he gives that straight-laced, guy next door, you know, husband to all the wives kind of like energy and vibrato every time he like steps in the room. And you just, I don't know, I just get that from him when I watch him on film. And so, I don't know, I like them both, and that's the only reason why I went to the movie. I thought they really did a great job acting. Especially the fighting choreography was really, really on point. So, shout out to them. The script, I love the script. I don't know, I can't really talk about 1 and 2 and to really see if it was better or worse. But I will say that the script had a lot of like dull moments for me. Like it was like a lot of speaking moments. Like, and I guess, you know, what else is there to do besides boxing, being in the ring and not in the ring? I don't know. It was just kind of like, all right, I guess this was what a boxing film was like. You get the boxing, then you get the talking. You get the boxing, then you get the talking. I wasn't bored, but I was just, I don't know, I was just waiting for something to happen. Maybe because Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors were in the MCU together. I don't know. Maybe because they're like physically fit and I want to see them in a straight ensemble action film. Like I wish there was, you know, Fast and the Furious all black cast. Like I could see Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors being a part of something like that. What? With Journey Smollett and like Denai Guerrera or like like some, like, I don't know, just prominent black people just doing a thing. Like, that would be amazing. I don't know why we don't have that yet. Like, they should really invest in something like that. Like an MCU, like a all black cast. I would love that. But anyways, the script was cool. It was all right. I would rate this movie a 7 out of 10. I would definitely tell you to go to the movies and see it. You know, my rating is go to the movies and see it. 7 is go to the movies and see it. It's a good film. It's a solid film. I don't really care about boxing, so I wasn't like really thrilled watching it. I was just interested in their acting, interested in the shots that Michael B. Jordan wanted to take with his directing debut, and I don't know, that was about it. I thought it was a 7, it was cool, it was alright, you know? Now, moving into the review of the film, if you don't want to hear me talk about it, potential spoilers or whatever, now's the time to exit stage left and come back and leave comments after you watch the film. But going into it, again, I did watch Creed 1, I did watch, Creed 2, so I'm watching this fresh. I'm kind of feeling like I really don't need to go back to the other Creeds because this is a whole nother story, and you find out that Sylvester Stallone didn't even want to help, be in the movie, but he has a producer credit, which is just annoying. Like, Sylvester Stallone is going through fighting for the rights of the film, and he's actually been denied the rights to the film because of his contract that he signed way back when. And I'm just like, he's not really giving Michael B. Jordan any kind of like kudos or shout outs at all. He didn't thank Michael B. Jordan when he won the award. Michael B. Jordan faces a lot, or has faced a lot in his Hollywood career. He's had a couple duds. But it's like, is he going to really make this happen? And shout out to Ryan Coogler for getting Michael B. Jordan to be a part of this franchise in the first place. 2 black men helping each other in the industry. And now Michael B. Jordan puts on Jonathan Majors, and it is what it is. These 2 guys together are like perfection. Perfect. I really like the 2 of these guys together. Really, really dope. But yeah, I was like, we're watching it. I'm seeing it. He has a daughter. Don't know if she was in the other movies or not. Felicia Rashad is in this movie. Don't know if she was in the other movies or not. I didn't know that he was adopted. I mean, I think they said that he was adopted or hinted that he was adopted, but they didn't necessarily say that he was adopted. So I didn't know. Was he adopted? I don't know. And I felt like we were getting flashbacks at moments where I felt like I didn't want the flashbacks. I will say that the casting of the Creed kid didn't look nothing like Michael B. Jordan to me. So I felt like that casting was off. But the casting of, Jonathan Majors as a kid, Damian, I thought that was decent casting. I thought the kids did great. And I thought, it was like a typical, story of black boys in trouble. They got to run in with the police. He has priors. He has the gun. One takes off. Then, the other one's in prison for umpteen years. 20 years is a long time for caught with a gun. And then, it did happen back in the day. But, I mean, Jesus, he was he was there for a long time. Off the strength of helping out his buddy who played Damian Creed, Adonis Creed. Like, I was like, damn, that sucks. But, I didn't feel myself caring that much. I really didn't. I felt myself caring for Michael B. Jordan's character more than Damian's character. Although Damian was put in jail by helping Adonis out, Adonis didn't ask him to do that. Adonis didn't ask him to pull out a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got priors, I don't know. I didn't feel bad for him because that wasn't Adonis's fault. That was Damian's fault for knowing that he had priors and decided to pull out a gun. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. But I get why he was upset, but I just didn't care. Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan's interaction with each other, I thought was great. Yeah, I actually don't have much to say about this film because I don't really care. It's a boxing movie. I could care less. I will say, though, congrats to Michael B. Jordan, his directorial debut, and he makes almost $60 million in the first weekend. He's made more with Creed 3 than any of the other Creed and Rocky Balboa films ever in terms of the first weekend. So shout out to him for that. And apparently, this particular movie is the highest grossing weekend box office for any kind of sports film. Wow. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. I have a feeling that Jonathan Majors brought out some crowd. They wanted to see what he would do. And, Michael B. Jordan is Michael B. Jordan. So, shout out to the both of them. I hope it breaks its $75 million budget. I would love for it to get another 40 million next week, or another 30 million next week, because that'll have it break its $75 million budget. That's all it needs to do. Break the budget. Just break the budget. And if he does that, he's a win. It's a winner, baby. It's a winner, baby, because you can't make a movie and not pay it back. So, you know, hopefully in the next couple of weekends, it'll go 100 million domestic. That would be great. 100 million domestic. That would be great. Hold on, let me see the global. Let me see global box office if it already made it. Cause is it? Okay, it did. Okay, it did. Creed 3 delivers a knockout opening with 100 million at the global box office. So in its first weekend, it almost made 60 million domestic, but in its first weekend globally, it already demolished its budget. So congrats to Michael B. Jordan. His first weekend already made back his budget. Over 25 million in profit. That's what's up. I like that. So from here on, smooth sailing, baby. They just gonna be making money, making all profit. I love that. Congrats. That is so freaking amazing. The boxing drama took an estimated 41.8 million from over 75 overseas markets, including the UK, France, Germany, and Italy. Meanwhile, it made the bulk of its takings and a confident 58.7 million from the North America markets, marking a truly triumphant opening weekend for Creed 3. The takings earned the film its well-earned place as the #1 film globally and internationally for the weekend. Adding to the growing list of accolades, the movie is now the biggest international opening of any movie in the Creed franchise. Tipped to be the most expensive film in the franchise, Creed 3 had a $75 million budget behind it, and it looks like the risk is on track to pay off. And it is. Because here we are with just profit. Clearly, they have to set a benchmark. The benchmark probably is 100 million. But they're going to be making money. I'm happy. That's all I wanted to say. I think the movie is good. I give it a 7 out of 10. Go watch it. And leave comments below. Let me know what your favorite movie was. Yeah, I love the daughter-father dynamic. I love that they pieced it up at the end. But I wanted more. I want Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors to be in some action film. I forget the boxing. I don't care. Later.